Today's Captain's Blog is made possible through the support of Alex Wardle. Thank you, sir. Hi guys, welcome to today's Captain's Blog. It's 14:52 hours on July 4th, 2019. Could you hand me one of the shelf rails, please? Thank you. And today we are installing the shelves. We did the pegboard yesterday. That came out lovely, and wait till you see what's going to happen to that. Remember when I said I wasn't even going to paint it? You knew better, right? Because me, I'm painting it. But it's not going to have stripes like you think. It's going to have something cool and new. Fabulous! So, I can put that there, right? Yes, okay. So, up here, you need some basic shelves. Nothing fancy. Here's a useful tip. When you're measuring the level, or vertical with a level, you've only got the short bubble to do it with. Flip your level around so that the bubble is at the long end. Like I know that's where I want to be, at the bottom. So this is going to move this way. And that means if I'm out of level, there's a lot more movement at the top than the bottom. In theory, the angle's the same no matter where you go. It makes me feel better. So I put it at the top. We're going to put that right there. Now, before we go any further, your level, right? Right! Okay, we're cool. So I'm going to line that up there. This is a non-critical dimension. It just needs to be about a foot in. So I just get it reasonably fine. Okay, so that one would drop me just below the mortar joint, so I don't want there. I only got here. Well, then we're going just below the mortar joint. We're just sucking to look grateful. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. The bottom one I'll get when I'm there. But that gives me the top two. And we'll just set that there. This one's just below the mortar joint, so I don't think fell right in, so I don't really trust it. We'll see how that goes. Hole. Vertical good, and that's the place to be. And I didn't scratch the paint. Trade you this for shot back in a can of sprayer. Can of sprayer is over there on the bench.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna go run that, Mary. Yeah, you can do it. Clearly mistakes were made.
That's how I took the wire.
Alright, grab the sprayer. That'll work. So when setting tap cons, this is an indispensable tool. I'll show you why. Hit it, please. Not a good hole to illustrate that with. It goes out inside the block here. Try it here. And again here, in case you missed that, it happens quick.
I can see it. I don't know if they'll be able to.
Alright. So, what happened there was there's always a bit of shmoo left in the hole, except this one because it falls out the other side. There's always a bit of shmoo left in the hole. And if you run a tap con in, the tap gun's going to catch into that shmoo and it won't drive properly. And you can go at it with way overpowered tools, and I have, and it will not set. So the trick is, instead of trying to put a big ass fucking impact driver on there, which will not drive the tap con into that, and I should do a really cool demo. I know an amazing demo to show why that doesn't work. It'd be so cool. We're gonna have to get some things.
Okay.
It's a cheap demo to do, but it's a cool demo.
That'd be a good how-to video.
Yeah, I need a couple tap cons. I need 3 tap cons from over there, please. And the impact driver over there. And I'm gonna, well, I think you can find it. You guys.
This?
Yeah, that.
But you need a flathead.
No, I need a 5/16.
Oh.
It's in the drawer with bits. It's the one with the yellow band. Little nut driver with a yellow band.
I think I found it. You can't see though, but I found it.
Let me see it.
Just trust me.
That doesn't have a yellow band.
It says 5/16 on it.
Does it fit the tap con?
I don't know.
Did you test it?
My hands are a little full.
Yeah, the tap con's in your hands, or your hands are full of tap cons. You tested it, for God's sake, man. Can you give me a battery over there, please? Just any of them. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, we can go with the big ass battery, sure.
You're gonna need it.
You got something to prove? I'm not going to need all that battery just for this. All right, so the top one is just going to fall in. That's carrot in the hallway time.
Carry it in the hallway.
You'll understand when you're older.
I understand. Don't tell my mom. They understand.
Oh, man.
Uh-oh.
What? 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 Uh-oh.
It's a little slow.
It's really snug, so we're just gonna get your fucking hole. There we go. It's gonna be fine. So tap cons are awesome. Tap cons, because I had somebody talk about this the other day in the Discord. Tap cons are single use. Like if you put that in and it doesn't set right, which happens, and you take it out, you gotta get a new tap con. Once it's in the wall, that's it. Unless it's just like, just the tip. And only for a minute. See?
My ears.
Yeah, it's a pleasant sound.
Ow.
I need the M18 version of this really bad. This little dude is great for sizes up to 1/4 inch tap cons, but once you hit 1/4 inch, I'm so close, I'm like a millimeter off. Alright, now look at this tap con. You can see the threads get chewed down from being in the wall. Here, you want that?
There.
Right there?
Yep.
You can see the threads get chewed down from being in the wall. Now let's see, we cleaned this hole, Well, let's see if we can do a better job, because now I've chewed it up a bit.
Do you need another one?
Yep, I'll need another tap gun, and I'll need a vacuum, and blowgun, and all that. Let's get in there. Clean her out a little bit more. Oh yeah, look, I got another puppy shit out of it.
You're in the way.
Alright. Don't breathe that.
Capcom.
You get Thelicosa. Alright, now let's see if we can do better the second time. Boom. Nice and sweet. So,
Why are
this is...
Capcoms blue?
Tapcons are blue because that's the wavelength of light that they reflect. Different materials absorb and reflect different wavelengths of
Why?
light.
Why though?
Why?
Why are they painted blue?
Because somebody in design said, hey, let's make them blue. He probably had a similar taste and aesthetic to me.
Okay.
How many labs have I been like, let's just paint it blue?
All of them.
Okay, there you go. See? Because blue's the best color. Alright. Second verse, same as the verse. I'll need another shelf rail and the rotary hammer.
Shelf rail? Hammer time!
Let me pick this up.
I should move our live people.
You should move the live people. Do that while I peel off this label, because they're missing the real show.
1 sec, blog. We'll be back. We're back now.
Alright guys, so we're going to do it again. Now the mission here is to hang the shelf bracket, or the shelving rail. And I'm just putting them on there because this is reasonably level. And I put it on here and get this to reasonably vertical. I've got a mark up on top that you guys can't see, but I've got a 4-foot shelf, and that mark puts me 1 foot in from the end of the shelf. So we get nice and vertical. Hand me that, please. Now, it's a pain to drill the hole through the thing and set the anchor and clean it out and all that. So what I do, I'm going to angle it down a little bit to try and get a little better purchase on this one. I mark my holes with this. Now that one's going to go in at an angle, and I'm just going to live with that. And check level in between each one. Just, you know, cut your head and be like, yeah, that's right. Okay, and then we can get this out of the way and drill our holes. Now this one's going to be at a bit of an angle, nothing major. Now you notice when I'm using this, I'm peck drilling. That's because I have a very skinny bit, I think it's 3/16, and it's very long. My screws are, I think, 2.5, 3.5, so they're not that long. But I'm using the whole bit because I want to give a relief area for any schmoo that doesn't come out of the hole.
I was wondering why you were doing that.
The reason I'm peck drilling is if you just try to run this in, listen to the sound of the motor of the machine. It's getting angry. And the reason it's getting angry is the swarf, that's the material that you're removing, the dust is called swarf. That's clogging everything up. It's the exact same effect that I'm going to teach you guys about later on with why you can't run a Tapcon into a dirty hole. So you pull this out, and the auger back here, it's only cutting up at the front. This whole helix down here is an auger that's pulling the swarf out. And it does a pretty good job like this. It does a terrible job when you're going straight down. But you want to retract while it's spinning. If this is in the wall, it should always be spinning, pretty much all the time. You can have a bit get stuck in the wall if you stop for long enough. That has happened to me, maybe once or twice. So you're cleaning the hole out. And all you old guys that you see on PBS are like, let the machine do the work. They're right. That's almost always true. So when this starts bogging down or anything, and you'll feel it when it starts to twist in your hand, it's getting torquey because there's resistance in the hole, that's when you want to clean your hole out. here. And I'm putting almost no pressure on this. So that's that. Thank you. Now we're going to clean our shmoo out of the hole. Thank you.
Ready?
Hit it. Alright, so you slip your tube in as deep as you can. And if you watch, you'll see the big rush of shmoo come out. And again. Tap counts, please. Now this is going to be weird because that's going to go down at a slight angle, but no one will ever know.
I'll know.
Yeah, they won't tell anybody.
It's a
Both
secret.
of the people that watch my blog won't tell me. They're very trustworthy. Okay, so I'm putting in just the tips to make sure I can get all three in.
You're used to that.
Guarantee if you run them all in, if you run one end all the way, the other you'll fuck something up somewhere. So these are all in, we're good. We're vertical enough. Some go in, some are a fight, some just bottom the fuck out. That's exactly what you want. That's fucking perfect. And it's even set into the paint now a little bit because the paint's still soft enough to do that. Alright, shall we test mount a shelf?
Sure.
Alright, hand me the other bracket there, please. So we're going to put our brackets.
You want to take that thing off?
And let's see. So we're going to have to go. Can we go? Can we do? No, we can't
Nope.
do that. Okay. And we can't do that because the screw's in the way. So we got to go 3 and 4 is where they're going to sit. We'll take these off. Maybe they'll come right off these.
Doubt it.
These are cross-hatched, so you can't easily pull it off like they want to rip apart. It's an anti-theft bullshit thing. The idea is that in peeling the label off, you destroy the label, so you can't take the label with the UPC code off the 12-inch one here, or off the 4-inch one and put on a 12-inch one, and then go through checkout and pay the 4-inch price. People are dumb.
They're not that different.
They're not that expensive. Like, fuck off, man. Alright, so it works really well if you get it in both sides. Okay, cool. We got our bracket, and there's 2 holes for screws. We got to get the screws to fit these. Give me that, please. Thank you. Our shelf sits right here. Get it reasonably centered. Thus. Get my thing straight. Yep.
Looks straight.
Cool. Ah, fuck, that's lovely. It's high. It's way high.
It is high.
But it'll do. I could get it down 2 inches if I just took out
The little
the
quarter
bottom.
inch of that.
No, I could take these 2 out, the
Oh.
screw, because this screw doesn't really hold anything. Most of the load from the shelf is carried by the top screw,
Okay.
and that's augmentative because it's a lever, right? But this screw really doesn't carry shit, and I could probably get it down a fair bit. The downside, if I take this out, I can use this hole, but still not this one because I'm glued by this.
I was gonna say, you could do that without taking it out and just carve a little piece out of your pegboard.
Oh yeah, I could do that. I'm not going to do that.
Just a little Dremel or something.
I'm just going to leave it like this and see how I like it. Because this is a shelf for stuff like that I just need to look up, like O-scopes and test equipment.
Things you don't have to move.
Most of it will be stuff that just lives there. There will be some things where you need it down because test leads aren't long enough. But
hopefully it just
first shelf's in, and god damn it, it looks good. Let's do that again. Okay guys, time is 21:42 hours, and I am happy to report. Oh, it's even starting to dry. I got the last, I believe the last, I could be wrong, it's happened once or twice. I got the last of the mud on. Yeah. A little bit of sanding tomorrow, just a touch of sanding, and this wall is totally ready to paint. And this wall is totally ready to paint. And it's the corners. It's this corner here and that corner back there, which are going to need a considerable bit of sanding. And they're not going to be perfect because I don't want to spend the amount of, like, I could do better. I don't want to put the time in required to do better on that particular thing because I have so much I want to get going on. And I got shelves in today. Those are cool. And I got to find just the right screw for here and here. These are the Rubbermaid dual track. Here, I'll give you the thing. Maybe somebody in the internet can help me find exactly the right screw for that shelving bracket into, what is that, a half? Yeah, it's about a 1/2 inch thick. So, yeah. And then I went and shot a totally separate blog for the Tier 5 patrons who donated on the fundraiser, and yeah. I am a man of my word. I have kept my promises. And for you, that was the thing. I want to send out a huge thank you to AVI Tech, who blasted out the entire fundraiser for all the pegboard stuff. Thank you, sir. You are fucking awesome. And I matched you on everything you donated. I matched to go on the pegboard. So thank you, sir. Those are going to be very well outfitted pegboards, thanks to your help and my effort. And yeah, so that's going to be cool. But it's starting to look like something. Like, we're halfway into the week, and there's monitors and pegboard and shelves and shit's happening, man. It's the painting, though. That's the tipping point. When I paint these walls, then I can put this and these can get the fuck out of the middle of the room, and I can hang that cabinet, and I can get all those cabinets where they need to be, which I don't really know where that is yet. So there's a lot of stuff to figure out, but we're doing it, and I am deeply thankful for your guys' help. So thank you for rocking out and helping make this happen. It's starting to become a workshop. You guys have fun. That's today's Captain's Blog. That's it.